answer the question of how to address juvenile delinquency without condemning the child, we must first look at the many layers that make up a juvenile delinquent and the way we define a juvenile. We must look at how society defines a juvenile delinquent as well as defining their behavior. According to Purcell, an action does not offend society because it is deviant. Instead, it is deviant because it offends society. Today's society has a diverse population with many different views about juvenile delinquency. Therefore, creating a universal definition along with how we explain a delinquent behavior is quite challenging. Incarcerating children means several losses to our society. Billions in federal, state, and local dollars are spent each year, according to Schwartz. We also may be losing future leaders in our society. Individuals that create the cure for AIDS. Individuals that could create tax dollars to run our society. Individuals that would make great mothers and fathers. Or individuals who are needed to fight for our country. These are a few things that may be lost for these individuals in society when they are locked up or characterized as juvenile delinquents. Society's fight for human rights and dignity may also be lost. Society may critically evaluate their struggle and propose new ways to help juvenile delinquents. According to Zastrow, we as a society must try and reach an understanding of the laws together. There needs to be more of an equal justice attitude and equal reaction to all individuals. An integrated story of delinquency should incorporate several levels of meaning that include societal, cultural, and interpersonal views on juvenile delinquency. According to Shoemaker, what is needed is delinquency theory and research is a better understanding of how delinquency develops and is either maintained or discontinued, whether for a short period of time or more permanently. According to Shoemaker, this will take a full societal effort to change the current way of dealing with juvenile delinquency. We must understand the reasoning before anything can be changed. My high school class is viewed as being lazy. They are given the title of juvenile delinquents. The truth of it is, many of their parents have not graduated high school. Their parents cannot help them with their homework. They cannot take time off of work to go to class meetings. My class has a higher average of students with learning disabilities. There are many reasons why my class are considered juveniles. Society has to look deeper. Many people see a juvenile delinquent as a bad child and do not look at all the facts. I believe there are many reasons a juvenile may be act out. Based on what I share with you today regarding the way we look at a juvenile delinquency has gone so far beyond the normal definitions, the problem of our delinquents, the causes of why a delinquent acts out, and the definition of a delinquent. I hope you will reconsider your perceptions of a juvenile delinquent. All of society's organizations need to work and shape and control the behavior. This is a great concept if everyone is treated fairly. This is difficult as we are all individuals with different thought processes and cultures. Therefore, someone or some group is likely to be negatively affected. Just because others do not agree or understand their behaviors, the same personnel characteristics may be deemed appropriate or inappropriate depending on the individual. Nothing is essentially deviant. Society is now organized to react to delinquent behavior in certain ways according to empathy. Society, along with all society's court officials, must evaluate all the layers when dealing with juvenile delinquency. The history of past, current thought processes must be looked at. The hope is to have a better understanding of society's view of juvenile delinquency. Let me tell you a story to help you understand. Sam is a 15-year-old Caucasian girl. She is the oldest of 3 siblings and lives in the section of town that is considered the poor area. Although her parents try to make a decent living, they never quite reach smooth economic times. Her parents always seem to be on the edge of the statement, if you work hard, you can get ahead in life. She does not believe in this statement, as she has seen her parents work very hard and the ahead times seem to be getting further ahead. Sam dreams of someday of not having to struggle with financial difficulties. She believes due to her poverty, she does not fit anywhere in school. She wants to play sports, but there is no money to join. Her classmates laugh at her as she wears Salvation Army clothes. Sam has shoplifted a few times. She knows this is morally wrong and against the law. She just wants to fit in and be given a chance. This compensates for her guilty thoughts. 1 year later, Sam has joined a gang in her neighborhood. She now fits in somewhere. They share a bond of feeling they don't fit in anywhere. Sam now feels loyalty of true friends who are experiencing some of the same things in life. She currently has been arrested several times for shoplifting. She gives thanks to her younger friends and younger siblings. In reviewing the story, it's difficult to understand how Sam was put within the struggle, with little or no avenues to follow except those that make sense to her. Society cannot see the layers of struggle that are created. When society understands how juveniles get placed in their struggle, it can lead us to a personal evaluation. Society then can gain knowledge necessary to assist them in their struggle. There will be times when we will not agree with the choices they have taken. This should not hinder our ability to aid them or try and understand their struggle. It makes sense that in order to help someone, society needs to create a place where juveniles can go. Juveniles need to know they have adults they can go to. A holistic approach of juvenile delinquency and how we explain delinquent behavior must be addressed. Knowing the layers that make up an individual juvenile delinquent may be used. The change may be a slow process, but if we do not make the change, society can suffer.